Greetings all, Frog here. Let's play some Factorio. If you recall, our mission is to go back to the main base. Our mission is apparently to unload the coal because the buttons get stuck. Our mission is to go back to the main base and supply. I want some radar and a couple of other basic supplies. If I want the radar, actually, it's probably better to go up to bricks. So we're going to resupply on some things, follow robot count 6, go up to robot count 7. Do we need better things before we get to 7? Bullet damage, bullet shooting speed. Well, let's just do bullet damage. That's probably smarter. Alright. We're going to pause brick supply for just a moment, but that's, you know, I've got the room in my inventory. I'll get rid of it. Whoa, you can reach that far? Oh, you scallywag. So, we really need to move this down by 1. Because if that's... there's 2,000, that's never going to work. If that reaches there, it's really no big deal. If it reaches in the second cargo wagon, I mean, it's really no big deal. I'm surprised that I missed that, actually. Oh, it shouldn't have. See, that's interesting that it could actually pull resources out of the train. I don't like that. Can I pick this up yet? There we go. Actually, we'll keep a stack on us just in case we need them. No more than 1 though. One is sufficient. All right. Now I have wood here. I have some wood. I sort of don't want that in my supply. You can have some coal too. I don't need that much. Okay. Radar is in storage. Radar. There it is. I'll take all 3 of those. Anything else in storage that I need or want? No, not really. I mean, kind of tempting to take the lasers with me. Yeah, why not? Take the lasers with me. Are we making lasers, by the way? I feel like we should be. But I don't think we are. Well, no, if we were making lasers, there'd be a ton of them. There are a ton of them. Where are they? There they are. Cool. Let's limit that to 200 lasers. And I'll take those. Actually, I'll take those. You can have those. Alrighty. Anything else? Yes. If I'm gonna... Well, I don't really need to have robots down there. Although, it would be nice to take some construction robots in that and just plunk down some blueprints. But I have the 1, so what I just need are construction robots on my side. So give me half of them. Wait, was that the logistics robots? No, okay. I did remember what they looked like. Woohoo! So I'll take some construction robots with me, and then we'll just robot this up. Alrighty. The train is here. It's not having a lot of bricks, but there's not a lot of bricks being made, so there you go. I should probably move wall production down here, actually, and just have all of the bricks going there. I will consider that. Fully load. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You stupid gits. Or you could say, well, you could stop that if you would just limit it to only pulling off brick. Yes, this is true, but someday I may want this for something else. So let's put the train over here, far away from the prying claws. Let's hop in, and now we are going to Oil Outpost 2, I believe. Onward! Boy, there is a lot of complicated stuff going on at that intersection. Allow me to have a sip of my cranberry juice. I got a different brand at the store because it was cheaper. I think I know why it was cheaper. Really, I can't... Any closer than that? That's fine. That's fine. Oh, because you're out of petrol. Holy smokes. So, oil return doesn't fuel a train. So yeah, we'll have to put some fuel in oil return. Why is nothing going on here? Didn't have any empties. Are the empties all stuck up there again? I thought I fixed that problem. Well, we might have to take a little delay before we do this. I might have to fix the oil issues first. As it is with Factorio, right? There's always something. Hop in. Let's go to oil return, see what's going on. And then after that, we'll go down to the oil factory, or the oil down over here. It's frustrating because we were just at oil return. I know this. Look at that big station I never used. I wonder how it figures out the priority. I should look into the code sometime. Close enough. What's going on here? Just your standard backup. Alright, so it is getting empty oil barrels now. Question is it getting enough? Let's hop on and find out. There's only 6. It's not very easy to balance this system because I have 2 different return stations. Oh, this is this one. Oh, I see. Why are these not getting... Oh, because there's no way for them to come back onto this train. So they get stuck here. This was a great fix, and then it wasn't. Because it will draw the empties that it needs there. This train needs to dump all the empties it has, but there'll be more empties up there. I need to give it enough time to process the oil. Yeah, it needs enough time to process the oil. I'm not sure how to do that. But this is our problem. They're getting stuck here. Because we're not doing the conversion here. So what I should do... Boy, that's a far way to go, though. I should really pipe all the oil over there. There's 30 in here right now? Oh, man. Let's drop you to 10. Give me these. You've got your 10. Alright. I only really need 10 in this southern system at a time. These are kind of running out. Are you in range of my deconstruction planner? You are. I'll just pick that up, I guess. So that's alright. We've got more of them to get rid of. Bullet damage. Logistic robot cargo size. Sounds good. Alright. So now, there'll only ever be 10. Give or take. don't know why there's 11. Give me the 11th one. So now there should only be 10. It's going to create oil. It takes a second, but it needs 25 crude oil. So it takes a while for that to build up. 10 is more than enough in this system down here. So what I can do is two things. I can come here. Your logic network condition is if there are less than 10 in the network, go to work. Give me all of these. I can't. Of course not. Then your condition to reload them, which I can't even make a smart inserter because I have no space in the inventory to put it down. Because I did not anticipate having to fix this issue. Here. Go in there. Alright, so your job would be to reinsert, but you're going to base it on the logic condition. If there are, where are they? Here. More than 10 in the network, then you can load empty barrels back in. We're going to request empty barrels. And we'll just request this seems like a bad idea because now how do they go there? So go in between the two. Well, if we keep 20 going, yeah, they're still going down there. So they're still trying to get there. I really wish I could see everything that was in the logistics network. I might have to look into modding this like that resource monitor mod. This may be a fix. I don't know if this is a fix, but we'll try. And that'll be all the empty barrels that we need. Is my train still up here? I feel like I decommissioned it because I did. Hop in. Alright, so let's go to Oil Outpost 1 and just see how things are going there. I honestly don't know if this fixed it. This is just kind of a guess, honestly. Alright, we'll hop out. What I didn't fix was the fuel issue. We got 5 waiting here. Let's put 10 here. Alright, so it won't grab any more, which is fine. Let's go over to oil 2. Get rid of that. Those health bars on the trees make me upset. Let's just look over here. We'll put all the rest of them here. Get to work. Sorry, sir. And now we have to go to oil return. Figure out a way to load you guys. So that way you don't run out of fuel. I think what we'll have to do is that these trains will just start running on solid fuel. So I've solved my petroleum problem, basically. So we'll just make some solid fuel out of petroleum and load them up. It's going to have to be how it works. Alright, hop out. Give me the train. Alright. So now what we need to do is set up an inserter. To load into that. We are going to put... we don't have a logistics network up here. Maybe we need a logistics network up here. Let's pause you for a minute. So you wait at oil return for 20 seconds. You can make an empty crude oil barrel in a second. Add in a little extra for that. How many is it bringing to it? 24. It's bringing like 30 barrels. So let's up this to 30 seconds. I'm going to up it to 35 seconds. Alright, go. You can move on, thanks. So that way then it'll fully unload every time. This one has empty barrels on it. And it has plenty of time to get all the stuff, so that's good enough. Alright. So I can't use a requester chest here. Because there's no network, unless I put in a network. Which is tempting. It's really going to be difficult for me not to want to put in a network up here. I mean, I don't need to. Let's tap into our stuff here. We can go underground. See if we can reach the other side of the plant. We can. Perfect. I think we just unload right into a box, personally. Alright, so that should be a chemical plant, which I don't have because I forgot to pick some up. So let's make another one. La-di-da. Okay. Was there room? There is. Perfect. So we are going to make solid fuel. We're going to power you. We're going to power you. Don't need that one anymore. We're going to put in a chest. We're going to put in another inserter. Inserter. Fast inserter. To unload solid fuel. You take forever to make solid fuel. 3 seconds. Okay. Let's move this water pipe. Let's move the water pipe. It's got it. Where is it going? It goes underground there? I'm not sure where. We're going to move the water pipe to here. And move this underground pipe to here. I don't mind losing the water. Move this underground pipe to here. I kind of mind losing that, but that's okay. Let's hook up the water first, because that's probably important. And then we'll hook up this. Need another chemical plant. Okay, so we're going to do an inserter, please, here. Yeah, there's just enough room. We're going to go underground. Where'd you go? I mean, just barely enough room. I mean, I suppose they don't need to be fast inserters then. And now the trains will actually have fuel. Excellent. Logistics robot cargo size appears to have stopped, which means that it's time to go kill more aliens. Fortunately, we're going to have to save that for the next episode. So we've solved the fueling issue of our oil trains. So now all the oil trains come here. They're never going to run out of fuel. They'll run on solid fuel, which is fine by me. It'll be slow for a while as they get stored up, and then eventually it's not going to be an issue because they'll all have maximum fuelage, which is good. So we've solved that minor oil crisis. I think the barrel issue is completed. I sure hope so, anyway. Why are you not running? Oh, because there's probably not enough storage. What an interesting problem to have. I don't really need... I mean, I need that. But I don't really need this. let's put in another storage tank. We're going to put in 2 storage tanks. Just so we have more oil capacity. Because I don't think storing this and getting it to come out of the storage tanks is an issue anymore. I really don't think I need the pump. And if I do, I can always just put it back there. But we need more storage so that thing is always unloading. Because otherwise, that's how the empty barrels don't go anywhere, because they get stuck. So what I need to do then is make sure that the train that's going to oil, to the oil base, to Science Oil, the one that's going down to Science Oil, needs to have a limit of 1 stack only in the cargo wagon. Yeah, because that's exactly what's happening. So it's getting all the oil canisters, which obviously it doesn't need. It really only needs that 10. This is the one that needs a bunch. So there should be no restrictions on this one at all, because it goes to the other 2. The other one just needs 10. It's either going to have 10 full ones or 10 empty ones. Either way, that's all it needs. And so it should put about 30 in the system down there, and that would be it, which would be fine. That works out just fine. Because now we've got 55 going back the other way, most of which will go to oil 2, which is where it's needed. So that works out fine. And we're going to end up needing to store more oil, or we're going to need another oil refinery, which is certainly something we can do. We have the capacity. We have the technology. We'll have to move this, but that's fine. Or we just go the other way, I suppose. Yeah, we could do it. That sounds like a problem for Future Frog. Alright, that's the end of the episode for this one. I promise you we'll kill some biters in the next episode. So I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please consider clicking the like button. Subscribe to the channel to stay updated to everything that's going on. And until next time, when I see why that signal is having problems. Cheers.